We are often told that finance is one of the most lucrative niches here on YouTube, and how having a YouTube channel is one of the best side hustles that a person can ever do in their lifetime. So in this video, I'm going to show you what a finance YouTuber earned in their first month monetized here on YouTube. Now currently I have around 1,300 subscribers. I started this channel 7 months ago and it took me only 6 months to get monetized. So that's going from 0 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers and having 4,000 hours of watch time. So without further ado, I'm going to go straight into the analytics, show you how much I earned, and if you stay till the rest of the video, I will show you exactly how this is earned and what you can expect to earn if you start a YouTube channel yourself. So I actually got monetized on March the 14th. So this data is going from 14th of March to 12th of April, which is actually less than 1 month. It's about 28 days. So on the first day I got monetized, I actually received £3.60, and that day I actually posted 2 videos. I woke up in the morning and received the email that I was part of the YouTube partner program, and I was very happy, and I released 2 videos that I was kind of waiting to be monetized on that day. Anyhow, I received £3.60 on that day. So this money does not include any money from the 2 videos I published that day. That is because it takes around 2 days of processing to actually receive money from any posted video. The next day I received £5.03, which I thought was amazing. That is honestly lunch in London, and I was really happy to be getting that much. And the next day I received £4.52, and I was thinking, wow, this is actually a lot with a channel with very low amount of subscribers, and the views I'm getting, which I'm going to show you later on, is not that much. So anyway, £4.52, £2.78 on a low day, and I thought, you know what, I might just end up getting £2 for the rest of the days. Next day I got £3.86, £3.99, and I got £7.63, which is a decent lunch here in London, and I was very happy to see that. Of course, throughout the period I published 2 videos here, I published 1 video here, and I published one of my most popular videos, which is my Trading 212 portfolio update on that day, and it did really well. Generally getting around £5, again another peak at £6, and then March is actually a really good month to be paid. I'm going to speak about this later. This is because advertisers are paying more. But anyway, I was receiving £5 for many days, and then at the beginning of April the CPMs actually went down, so I was receiving £2.90, and then up again £4, £5.95, £6.14. As you can see, doing really well, very happy with myself. And now I'm going to show you how much I actually earned in that time period. So without making you wait further, it's £133.56 in about 28 days. Now this is really good because I'm going to now show you my views, and they're nothing to actually boast about. So if I go over to the overview for the amount of views that I got within that time period, so 14th of March to 12th of April, you can see that, wow, the number of subscribers has just gone up by 1, but I have 1,311 subscribers at the time of filming, and you can see I've made 18,200 views, 1.5 thousand hours of watch time, 291 subscribers, which is actually pretty good, and £133.56 in revenue. So as you can see, when I do post videos, I do get a spike in viewership. This correlates to almost every single video I've produced. So here, 1 spike, here 857, there's a spike. This was one of my larger spikes at 1,010. So roughly I get around 500 views a day, and the amount I do receive in money does depend on the CPM, and I'm going to explain that because this is a finance channel. So if I go into my revenue tab, you can see that there is something called video performance, and this is my estimated revenue. This is still subject to change, although from my experience it doesn't change that much from estimated revenue. So you can see that over this time period it says I've received around 17,000 views, which is lower than what we saw before, but this takes into consideration less views for some reason. But anyway, the revenue per 1,000 views, the RPM is £7.72, which is very high because this is a finance niche. I talk about investing, savings, personal finance and things like that. That generally tends to attract advertisers that are willing to pay more compared to a niche maybe like gaming. Advertisers are willing to spend more on Google ads, which then gets showed on YouTube, because they know that people who are searching for personal finance, who are searching for investing, are more likely to end up buying some of these products, signing up to these investment platforms, which make a lot more money per click because it's to do with money, than other niches such as gaming, such as beauty and things like that. So the 2 most important factors that actually determine how much you get paid by YouTube are, of course, firstly, the views. The more views you can get on your channel, the more money you're going to end up getting from YouTube AdSense. That's just common sense. But the main thing after that is the CPM. So the CPM is basically the cost per 1,000 monetized views. This is how much an advertiser would pay. So on average, my channel gets around £13.57 CPM. So the advertiser would say to Google, they would say that I am willing to pay around £13 per 1,000 views that my advert is shown. And based on my channel performance, based on how long people watch, so the watch hours, this number is negotiable. I can see this number increasing if I make longer videos that have more ad placements. I can see this number increasing if I make certain videos that target a different type of audience. audience. For example, if I wanted to target an audience between 16 and 25, the advertisers would pay less for that demographic instead of 25 to 35, where advertisers feel like they could make more money through financial products such as investing, or even 35 to 55. Also, the demographics is very important, so we actually go into this tab. We can see that each video will have its separate CPM. So my most successful video on this channel, the Trading 212 Guide for Beginners, made me £77, which is actually a lot, but also has the highest CPM, so advertisers are paying around £19 per 1,000 views. You can see that my portfolio update also does well, so that's £12.58. However, not all videos are equal. You can see that my free trade portfolio update for some reason gets around half the amount of money, even with the same amount of views. You can see that some videos like how do ETFs work, which wasn't a really good performing video anyway, received around £5.75 in CPM, making me only 60 pence for 188 monetized views. So in all these cases, in each one of these views, there was an advert shown. However, the advertiser didn't end up paying that much. Google determines how much the advertiser pays in the end. Each advert basically goes up for auction, and depending on the video and the target demographic, that would actually conclude how much an advertiser is going to end up paying. In some cases, you might see a very high RPM. For example, this video, my Trading 212 investment review, received £21.44 in CPM. However, this number is probably high because I only received 16 monetized playbacks at 19 pence to me. However, if the number of views increased, this will probably drop. So basically the sample size is so low that this number can change quite a lot. So within this analytics, I can go into traffic source and I can see where people are coming from to my videos. So by far my most popular source is YouTube search. You can see that within the past 28 days or so, I received around 8,500 views from YouTube search. I received around 727 watch hours, and on average people from YouTube search watch my videos for a whole 5 minutes. So the reason why I was able to get my channel monetized so quickly is because my average view duration was actually quite high. So overall in the past 28 days, my average view duration was around 5 minutes, which is actually pretty long if you think about it. Most people click on new videos and they'll click off within 20 seconds. However, overall people watch for a whole 5 minutes. When YouTube sees this, the algorithm likes it and starts suggesting more videos. And as you can see, browse features is my second biggest traffic source. So basically after people come to my videos via YouTube search, they are then suggested videos in the home screen, so that's browse features, and then suggested videos on the side, so that's suggested videos. And as you can see, for suggested videos, my average view duration is 6 minutes, which is a whole lot more than 450, and this just keeps people entertained and the YouTube algorithm will suggest my videos more. Honestly, I've been on YouTube for many years. When you're starting out, it's going to be very hard to actually get your average view duration up, and now I'm going to show you my journey into getting monetized and getting the amount I'm getting now, and hopefully in the future that amount will go up. It's still very early days. So I started my channel on September the 2nd. So if you go from September the 2nd to the end of December, you can see how my channel started out. So actually when I started out, I posted 5 videos on the first day, and on the first day I received a ground total of 3 views. Now you may be laughing at this, and this is a very low amount of views. I probably could have been all the 3 views, who knows, but this is how YouTube goes in the beginning. You're almost going to get no traction. Going from 0 to anything is going to be very difficult. I received 3 views and I didn't let that bother me. The next day I received 8 views, which is more than double, so I'm already growing really fast. So 8 views is still not a lot of views. The next day after that I actually received less views. So as you can see, you don't actually get a lot of views when you first start out. However, for me, luckily it didn't take too long to start getting to 50 views. 50 views is a lot more than 7 or 8 views, and then that kind of trend kind of continued. So 53 views again, and then 115 views, 89 views, and as you can see in that period I still published a lot of videos. So I published 4 videos here, 2 videos here, and then 2 videos here. So throughout September I was getting around 100 views a day, which is actually a lot for a channel with around 10 subscribers at that time, probably. 100 views, 100 views, 100 views. So it was actually very motivating to see these views coming very early on. But like I said, I've been on YouTube for a very long time, so I kind of knew the tips and tricks into how to improve retention, how to deliver messages, and also I think how to speak to the camera. As you can see, September was around 100 views a month. So towards the end of September I found a new content strategy, and that kind of excelled my views. So this kind of video where I'm actually talking about the occurrences, so the news occurrences within finance, why did the pound crash and stuff like that. And then I saw a day of 400 views, and then I made more videos like that, and then I saw another peak of 379, and I continued throughout October getting around 100 views a day, then 200, so I was already on 200 views a day, and then still around 200 views a day. And then in November I found that these content strategies where I don't actually show my face and just talk about the news and stuff did really well, and then I had my best day ever in November. This video instantly popped off and got around 6,000 views, and I was getting thousands of views a a day, and it was very good for me and I was very happy. And then as you can see, the views kind of dropped again and they were more consistent. So if you look at my total journey, you can see after the huge peak, my views did start to decline again. However, they gradually started picking up. These days I get around 500 views a day, as you can see here. So I'm earning £133 from getting around only 500 views a day, which is really good. If I go to watch hours, it's a very different story. Even though the views by comparison of this peak look very low, you can see the watch time has been gradually increasing, getting around 40 hours every single day, which is more than the 24 hours per day that we have. It shows that my channel is progressing in the right way. The subscribers are slightly increasing, although the trend isn't as pronounced as the watch hours. And as you can see, I've only been monetized since the 14th of March, but my revenue seems to be doing really well. If you guys enjoyed this kind of video and the transparency behind how much I earn on YouTube, then let me know and I will make more videos like that. Make sure to check out some of my other videos and I will see you in the next video.